Hello, people. Well, for some of you who are living with narcissists, who maybe because children are involved and you have deeply committed yourself, or maybe you've come a long way and you are now wondering, if I leave, where am I going to start from? What am I going to do if I leave? How am I going to live my life? And also you feel that the narcissist gives you value. You know, your relationship with the narcissist kind of gives you value. And so if you leave, because there are some of the things that makes victims not to leave, they feel that the relationship, our relationship with that narcissist brings her value. You know, so if she leaves, where is she going to start from? How are people going to see her, start seeing her? Because people are called that respect, you know, because of her relationship with the narcissist. And so if she leaves the narcissist, people will begin to look less. I mean, we'll see her less. And so people are not going to, you know, fear. Out of fear of projection keeps some people, you know, that fear of projection, fear of what people will say, you know, and so you won't be able to take any action, or maybe leave or escape something that is giving you pain. So you prefer to stay because of how people will see you, because of the, you know, like that. So if you are in that situation and you feel that you cannot leave a narcissist, or you're going to continue to allow yourself to be string along the entire relationship because of the societal projection, or maybe because of your other involvement you have, other things that have happened between you guys, and so it's difficult for you to just live like that. Staying is also an option. It's good. It's also a choice. You know, it's a choice. But staying with a narcissist without, or let's say, if you want to continue in a narcissistic relationship, I would advise that you start to do meditation. Yes, because when you start to engage in meditation, it's going to, because remember, know that narcissists, their gaslighting tend to make their victims to lose sense with reality. It tends to make their victims to be confused. There's always this confusion. You won't even know yourself again. You will even be thinking that something is wrong with you, that you are no longer thinking right, and because of the gaslighting, you know. While the narcissist will erode your sense of worth, the narcissist will gaslight you until you lose yourself. And so you get to that point where you'll be thinking that you are not reasoning well again, that something is wrong with you, and you are not thinking right again. And from there, you start feeling hopeless, you know, and you will be wishing you could change the situation, but you can't change it. You see, and you also be thinking that you'll be feeling war weary. You will just be feeling that you will not find any value in life anymore. You will not feel that you will lose desire with even living. You know, you get to a point where you will lose desire. You will not want to live again. You will just say, let me even die. Let me just die. Let me not even see all these things I'm seeing again. You will begin to desire death just to find peace. You see? And from there, you may even start having, depending on how long you stay with that narcissist, you may start having panic attacks. And then it moves to heart attacks. You are now gradually moving to your death, because you first of all go into depression. You see, all this, you start suffering these emotional sicknesses first. And then you become war weary. You see? You start having panic attacks and heart attacks. So before it gets to that point, since your choice is to stay, start doing meditation. Because meditation tends to bring equanimity. When you are doing meditation, it will begin to give you some, it will begin to make you to get calm, kind of. You see, it will begin to bring this calmness in you. So it will begin to stabilize your mood. You know, when you are with a narcissist who is always raging at you, you begin, there will be a time, it will get to a point where you will also start raging like that. You will become an aggressive person like the narcissist, because he is projecting his nature on you and you are absorbing all of that. So as you are absorbing it, you will start acting it out. But when you start doing meditation, it will begin to calm you, calm your state. It will begin to stabilize your mood. All those things that is putting on you, and then that you will begin to pour out. Because when you are, no matter how you try to avoid not to respond, you will not only respond, you will react. You cannot respond when you are with a narcissist. You will always, they will trigger you in a way that you must react. So when you start reacting, you continuously react, because that's what they'll be doing to you. You will always react. And so when you start, and you will react in unhealthy ways. You will always react in unhealthy ways. And so when you begin to do that, there is always, in some cases, your head will be doing you as if they are they are using long iron to screw your head. So you'll be having, sometimes you'll be having this intense headache. You'll be having headache as if your hair wants to remove. You'll be using your hand to hold your head when after raging. So all these things will always happen to you when you are there. So to help yourself, to save yourself, so that you will not start having these heart attacks, you know, start doing meditation to kind of calm you, to start calming you, and it will help you not to begin to react too much when the narcissist begin to trigger you. I hope this helps.